What's up guys, Nepenthes here and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory World Cup mode. That's right, we're back on the World Cup mode. Lots has happened in the last 4 days. I've gone all over the place, up and down, no idea what's going on with YouTube, with myself, with this channel, with FIFA in general, and I've honestly just been absolutely all over the place with what I want to do, how I want to do it, how often I want to give content out on the channels and stuff. And ultimately it all swings back around to the fact that I love FIFA. I just love FIFA, and I love playing FIFA, recording FIFA and uploading FIFA. And even if that means that, you know, these Road to Glories get just crazy less views, I still enjoy it, man. After just having 3 or 4 days, or how many days has it been on this second channel that we haven't really uploaded FIFA, and the 2 videos that I did upload were just lazy videos of me just playing one game. So we've actually had, in the last few days, Fortnite yesterday, the regular Road to Glory the day before, which was just one live game, me being lazy, 2 Soccer Manager videos, the Road to Glory World Cup, which was again me just doing one game, which was a lazy video, and then the regular Road to Glory where we again just did a club tour, and then previously to that an actual Road to Glory video. So in the last 7 days I've only given one serious Road to Glory video, and after that sort of short break of 7 days without playing on the Road to Glory or doing any Road to Glory content seriously, I actually kind of missed it, and more impressively, I kind of missed the World Cup mode. I kind of missed just grinding the group stage and trying to get to where I got to. You know, I hate really leaving things unfinished, and even though we still got a lot to do on the regular Road to Glory, I actually consider that Road to Glory kind of accomplished, kind of finished. You know, we've got an insane team, loads of coins, we played with the best players, and at this point, somebody on Twitter put it so perfectly, at this point every player is so good that you're not really playing with new players, you're just playing with new skins. You know, that Eden Hazard is no different to the team of the season Neymar. Okay, so he's got 5-star, but then that's no different to the prime Ronaldo, and he's no different to the team of the season Son, who's no different to the next card. You know, that special Ashley Cole is no different to Tellez, or team of the season Marcelo, team of the year Marcelo, or team of the season Felipe Luis. They're all just basically the same cards. They just look a little bit different, with a tiny little bit either skill moves and weak foot or work rate that are a bit different, and that's about it. And so in terms of our team on that account, I feel like that's the sort of account I can really slow down on, maybe upload once or twice a week just to achieve the weekly and daily objectives, unless EA bring out something fun. But with no real tournament mode on that game, I can't see that they'll bring out something fun. You know, I talked earlier about, in a previous video, about me wanting to go for Top 100 Foot Champs Weekend League. I'm still going to see how it goes on Friday. I'm going to play the first 3, 4, 5 games. If the caliber of opponent is quite clearly strong, probably not even going to bother trying. I don't want stress, especially not through the summer. You know what I mean? I just don't want to have a stressful summer playing FUT Champs and stuff. But if it feels like the caliber of opponent is relatively low, then I'll play through as many games as I can and see where we end up. You know, we'll do that. But generally speaking, I feel like I've got unfinished business on this World Cup mode. I want to make sure we get every single icon on this Road to Glory World Cup. I want to make sure we get all of the biggest players and all of the best players. And I want to basically put ourselves into a position where we've got a team that just allows us to win the World Cup every single time. That's kind of the aim. I want to make sure we can complete all of the SBCs. So the Ronaldo, the Griezmann, unless we obviously pack the players. But all of the SBCs I want to finish. And yeah, I want to make sure that we can just get every icon and just have a lot more fun on this. And hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this journey with me. I know a lot of you guys are still playing the World Cup and still love the World Cup mode. And it's been 4 days since the last World Cup video. By the time you're watching this, 5 days actually. And so the comments I've got are from 4 or 5 days ago. And it's actually interesting, some of these comments. Now, before we get into some of the bulk of them, the first comment I want to read is from Yassine. Yassine says, I saw a comment you didn't give attention to, but I'll remind you again that you stream 20 times a month for your Facebook contract and you upload 2 to 3 videos a day. You really work. That's why you have 1.6 million subs and you're one of the most famous people in the FIFA industry. Continue. Thank you so much for the kind words. And what was responded to that was just a whole bunch of people saying a whole bunch of nice stuff. And I can't tell you as just as a person, forget me being a YouTuber or what I do on Facebook or Twitch, on YouTube or anything like that. Just as a person, I really appreciate that. Like, I really appreciate the kind words and the fact that you guys get so much enjoyment out of my videos and out of my content, especially given the fact that there are so many creators out there these days for you guys to choose from. The fact that you pick me is absolutely amazing. Now, of course, the title of the video will be something to do with the upgraded MESSI, because we do have MESSI. He did get upgraded and he did have a good game for us, and he actually scores a wonder goal for us in one of these games. You'll see it when you see it, and you'll know it when you see it. But thank you for those kind words. So, SpongeBob SquarePants says they have to do SBCs, otherwise another dead promo. And they didn't do SBCs. And I've talked a lot negatively about FIFA over the last couple of days, and I think they made a few big mistakes in the World Cup mode. But it's very clear, and I said this on Twitter, and I'll say this just very briefly. It's very clear with the special SBC that's out right now, the single player untradeable SBC for the Team of the Matchday 1 and 2 card, that this is about money for EA right now. There's no two ways about it, and I'm sure I've got some contacts at EA that I like, that I respect, and that give me the benefit of the doubt in many regards. And I'm sure that they're probably like reading my tweets and potentially watching this video, like going, just shut up, just stop saying this, just shut up, because you're never helping your relationship with EA. But it's very, very evident with the way they've handled things since Team of the Season, that the main goal, the primary focus for Team of the Season and then the World Cup mode was for everyone to get rid of coins and get rid of tradable items, have untradeable cards in regular FUT, dump all of their coins for only untradeable cards in the World Cup mode, and for EA to say, oh, here's some nice new shiny cards. Oh, what's that? You have no coins to spend on packs, or no players to sell to buy these players to play with? Got to buy FIFA points then. And what the community's done is they quite simply haven't. The reason why there are none of these, or very, very limited number of these players on the market, is because of the fact that nobody's buying packs, nobody's opening packs, nobody's engaging with this game right now in that sort of manner. And what was shown to me, which is really surprising, is specifically Olivier Giroud, but this is the truth for a lot of Path to Glory cards. Olivier Giroud's Path to Glory card was capped at 50,000 coins. It's now been upped to 200,000 coins, I guess, just today, but it was capped at 50,000 coins for about like a week after he'd been released. And it just shows that they're paying no attention to this game, generally speaking. The fact that he was extinct at 50k because he had a 92 rated Team of the Matchday card. Was it a Team of the Matchday 1 card as well? Or was it a Team of the Matchday 2 card? Yeah, it's Team of the Matchday 2 card. So Monday, Giroud got released, and it's now Wednesday when he just finally got upgraded. So for a day and a half to 2 days, they just didn't even care that he was extinct and his price range was capped at less than what his other card was selling for. So, they've made so many mistakes recently, just like little mistakes that I make little mistakes all the time, but I'm an independent content creator. EA are a global corporation with a billion-dollar industry and a massive employees to be working for them, and they make so many mistakes. Like, for example, when the Team of the Matchday 2 image popped up on screen, the cards were just like weird images, and that's no big deal, but it's a mistake they shouldn't make. Making mistakes like this thing with Giroud, where it took too long to update the price ranges. In fact, when Team of the Matchday 1 first got released, they didn't update the price ranges of those specific special cards for the first like hour and a half. So when I packed like Ashley Cole, his max bin was 10k for a special 91 rated Ashley Cole card. And that, like, those mistakes just shouldn't happen. And then yesterday in marquee matchups, another mistake happened. They put marquee matchups for Tunisia against Panama, which A, isn't a marquee matchup because both of those teams are already out of the World Cup. And B, one of the requirements was that you required exactly gold cards. You needed one Tunisian or Panamanian, and there are only 3 gold cards available in that degree, but you needed a minimum rating of 72. So they've obviously made a mistake either with the minimum rating or with the fact that it was exactly gold cards, but it's just another mistake that you just expect better from EA. Forget their exploitative tactics to try and get people to spend money. These little things just shouldn't be things in the game. But bottom line is, I've been bashing EA a lot recently, but after taking a few days of away from playing foot every day, and all I've done really over the last week is play draft. You know, I played about 6 or 7 drafts over the last week or so, and I've had a lot of fun doing so. But I miss the grind and such, and it genuinely comes back to that whole point of a lot of the stuff that we have in FUT isn't fun to grind, is either too grindy or too easy, and they haven't really found a middle ground. So hopefully they can find a middle ground. On that note, I said this on Twitter as well, and I say it to the video because I think it'd be pretty cool, but we had League SBCs and we had Nation SBCs. I would love to see some club SBCs, and there's that MESSI goal that I was talking about. Imagine like an Arsenal SBC for an old favourite. You know, I don't know anyone that's in the game necessarily. I guess it has to be someone in the game. But yeah, an old favourite as an SBC would be great. When I tweeted about that, people were like, yeah, like imagine like a really good Man United Michael Carrick, or Spurs Bale, or a Man United Ronaldo. Just like an old club SBC. Make it expensive, make it cheap, however you want, but just something where it's like, yo, I would love this card. You know what I mean? They've obviously shown that they're happy to just dump super team of the year rated cards out there now, because most of these team of the match day cards and the European heroes, and I guess the South American heroes on Friday, these are like team of the year status. You know what I mean? They're not team of the season status. They are better than that. They have got absolutely blown out of proportion stats, and I like that. The next comment is from Grom. Says, Nep, I'm frustrated. EA are treating the World Cup upgrades as if they have a whole season to get insane upgrades. Silly little upgrades make a player 78 to 81 and 81 to 84 is just boring. Fine, give these upgrades, but also don't hold back on the bigger players. Plus, they're avoiding giving players 2 upgrades in a row, Ronaldo, Coutinho, Modric, for example, when at any point these players could go out of the World Cup and that's it, done, no more upgrades. We don't have long to have these upgrade cards, so why not just give great upgrades and get more and more annoyed by these poor man of the match cards? And I absolutely agree with that. I'm really, really surprised that they didn't give more and more upgrades. For Ronaldo, I kind of understood, because he already has a 96 card, and it's like, look, you know, he's likely to go up to getting a 99 card potentially. But yeah, for like the Coutinho, for Modric, and for a few other players, I am really surprised that they didn't give the massive upgrades over the World Cup mode. Because as you say, there's like, if Argentina didn't win last night, they went out. So the upgrades that we've got for the Argentinians, why not just make it massive? Why not make that Rojo like an 88 rated defender? Why not? What difference is it going to make when you've already got Moore and Blanc and Puyol and Ramos? What difference is it going to make? So I agree with you on that one. And another comment about the same sort of thing with the World Cup mode was, it says, where is it? Damn, did I delete it? Yeah, I guess I did. But also on the same note is from Jack. He says, got to the World Cup final, lost 4-3 on penos. I was so mad it's unreal. And to top it off, the fantastic rewards we all know you get from losing in the finals. Sometimes this game, and it makes him mad. And it really it surprises me that EA have done nothing with the World Cup mode. And the comment that I thought I'd picked out that I guess I didn't was speaking about how the team of the match day, obviously the team of the match day cards didn't get the upgrades on the World Cup mode that they got in team of the match day. And in fact, we've had more upgrades in regular FUT to a degree than we've had in the World Cup mode for World Cup players. Because the team of the match day is 18 players. The team of the match day 1 and 2 combined is 36 players. I don't even think we've had 36 upgrades in the World Cup mode. Maybe we've had around 36 upgrades, but we've had some other players in regular FUT that haven't had upgrades in World Cup mode, and that's just absurd. But somebody said, like, why don't these European heroes, why aren't they in the World Cup mode? And again, I don't know the answer. Why not just make them SBCs? Again, for example, that Ashley Cole, as a European hero, he's a 91 rated left back. He's worth 70,000 coins on regular FUT. He's got insane stats. Make him an SBC in the World Cup mode. Make that 91 rated Ashley Cole with a World Cup base card an SBC, and to get him, you have to, dump in a 85 rated European squad. And if you did that with all of the European heroes and all of the South American heroes and all of the rest of the world heroes, you know what people would do in the World Cup mode? They would open more packs. You know why they would open more packs? Because you can't just get an 85 European squad for Cole and then also get an 85 rated squad for, I can't even remember who the other European heroes are. Hold on, let me go into Foothead. Apologies, dudes. I was on FUTBin, but it doesn't. It gives an error when I try and go into European heroes. Oh Jesus Christ! It does it on Foothead as well. Do they not have? Do they not have this stuff available? Like, do they not just have all of the... Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? The classic European heroes. Let me actually just scroll down EA's Twitter and find them. Because I want to see, I want to just basically give my opinion on what I think these guys could be in the World Cup mode. So here we go. The classic European heroes. Santi Cazorla, a 91 rated Spanish player, require an 85 rated EU squad. Marquisio, a 93 rated Italian, make it require an 86 rated squad. For that 94 Iron Robin, make it require an 88 rated European squad. You know why it will work? Because it will be an SBC that will it will remove a whole bunch of players. And if you gave an SBC for all of those players, all 18 players that are available, all at like 83 to 88 rated squads, people would dump all of their European icons and open more icon packs. They'd dump all of their European players that have got big upgrades and stuff and open more packs and play the game mode more, as we get a really good pool there with Harry Kane to get these players. And it would actually encourage people spending, and it would benefit everybody. EA would benefit because people would open packs. The World Cup mode would benefit because it would have even more players to contend with these icons that still everyone runs. It's been pretty much a week since I've properly played the World Cup mode, and still every team I come up against is full of icons. And it would give the people that actually play the game a reason to use the duplicates that they've got in a trade pile, a reason to still play the game, as something to work towards. And if we have every single European classic hero squad, every single classic hero squad, whether it's European, South America, rest of the world, and the team of the matchday cards, put them in as SBCs with relatively difficult achievements, not like the Icon SBC. And guess what? I've now got a whole bunch more stuff to work to because I want to play and earn these cards as well. And I'll have so much fun rinsing and repeating the World Cup to get this. And on that note, I'm so surprised that EA didn't change the reward structure in the World Cup mode. They haven't done anything in the World Cup mode. They really haven't. They haven't changed anything about it. And I'm super, super, super surprised they didn't change the reward structure in the World Cup mode to the point where it is still, right now, to this day, not beneficial for you to play through the World Cup unless you are so sure that you're going to win it every time. It's just so much better to just rinse through the group stages. You can do it so easily. You can lose games. You can draw games. And every 3 games at the very worst, you get a decent enough reward that just keeps your interest going. So yeah, I mean, I'm back on the World Cup mode and we're going to get World Cup mode action a fair bit, but I'm still at a position where I think EA need to do more with this World Cup mode. This though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.